Hello. Alright, so I'm recording this video, of course, for those that were absent recently, but basically, you should try to understand this before your mastery quiz. Okay, so when I'm gone, I hope you guys look at this video, or just look at my notes. If you don't understand the notes, just refer back to this video. Okay, I'm sure. It seems that most of you, when I did go over this, you guys seem to grasp this pretty well, but this is just for those that need that extra assistance. Okay, so describe the change g of x in terms of f of x for the transformation described. So this lesson pairs off with the lesson that I recorded earlier, the one with the computer, if you want to see all the all the graphs moving and stuff. This one, I'm just not going to show you the graphs. I'm going to show you what I'm looking for in the mastery quiz. Okay, horizontal shift 7 units to the right. Okay, so we know here, this one here, that's a shift to the right. So basically, I'm going to write g of x equals f, and then if I'm doing 7 units to the right, I'm looking at this row here, f of x minus 7. So h is going to be 7. Number 2, horizontal shift 3 units to the left. Okay, 3 units to the left. Now if you're shifting left or right, you're going to have, if it's you add, if you're going left, you subtract if you're going right. So horizontal shift 3 units to the left, so this is g of x equals f of x plus 3. Vertical shift 9 units up, it's this one here. Shift 9 units up, g of x equals f of x plus 9. Vertical shift 8 units down, it's this row here. So g of x equals f of x minus 8. Vertical compression by a factor of 2/3. Vertical compression or stretches would be this row here. Again, for your mastery quiz, do not worry about the horizontal stretches or compressions. That's just gonna be more confusing for you guys, I believe. So we decided to take that out. Vertical compression by a factor of 2/3, so it's gonna be this here. So basically, this is g of x equals 2/3 f of x. Vertical stretch by a factor of 6. So vertical stretch, just put the value in front. G of x equals 6 times f of x. Reflection across the x-axis. Reflection across the x-axis is this row here. So basically, this is kind of a review from geometry. So basically, you're flipping across the x-axis. You're keeping the y as the same, but then, no, sorry, you're keeping the x the same, but then the y's are changing. X's are same, y's are changing. So this is a reflection across the x-axis. Okay, vertical shift 5 units down. Vertical shift 5 units down. So that's going to be f of x minus 5. This row here. Horizontal shift 9 units up. Left. Horizontal shift 9 units left. This row here. F of x plus 9. Vertical stretch by a factor of 3. Vertical shift 7 units up. Horizontal shift 12 units right. Now notice here, I'm not explaining how you would do these, basically because I already explained it earlier. So vertical compression by a factor of 1/4. So this is going to be 1/4 times f of x. Reflection across the y-axis. Okay, so reflection across the y-axis. So basically, that one is all the x's turn negative. So this one, all the x's turn negative. That's a review from geometry. So basically, y-axis. So only the x's are changing. X's are changing, y stay the same. X's are changing, y stay the same. Vertical shift 2 units up. Horizontal shift 6 units left. Again, if you see left, it's positive. If you see right, you subtract. Vertical compression by a factor of 1/6. Horizontal shift 15 units right. Vertical stretch by a factor of 8. And vertical shift 20 units down. So f of x So to recap, if you guys don't see the pattern, vertical shifts are going to be something like this, or it's going to be something like this. So what's happening is something's happening to the y values. Now horizontal shifts means something is happening to the x values. See, something is happening to the x values. If you're reflecting across the y-axis, the x's become negative. If you're reflecting across the x-axis, the y's become negative. Okay, stretches. Stretches, basically, just put the factor in front. That's it. Hopefully this video helps. This supplements the video with the graphs. Instead, this is more the abstract concept. Okay, thanks.